I'm Victoria Winters, and we're reacting to League of Legends. Ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary specimens, the Ceremony Master has arrived. Yes, it's me, Victoria Winters, back with another reaction video. What are we reacting to today? You already know. You saw the title. You clicked on the link. This is more stuff from Riot. Season 2 of the 2026 year of stuff is coming out. We got several items in this video. If all goes according to my plan, in this video, we're going to react to the Season 2 gameplay trailer, the Season 2 dev update, and the new skin trailers up on Skin Spotlight. So we got a lot of stuff. And of course, this all coming out. That means Netcrit's video is going to be coming out shortly. And I might even attach that if it's out. If not, we might actually do that as a separate video. So we'll see. We will see. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just announce this right now. That I am getting a new VTuber model coming out soon. Yes, the fox is not going to go away. This is still who I am. I am the foxiest little streamer you'll find. But I am getting a new VTuber model for gameplay when I'm playing one particular game. So it's not going to be an everyday stream. So you'll only really see it if you watch me on Twitch. So yes, I stream on Twitch. Every Sunday, we do reaction content, we play video games, we chat, we even sometimes do karaoke. That all being said, go check out that Twitch stream. That's Victoria Winters Cosplay. The link is down in the bio and stuff. So, go do that, and we're going to go ahead and get into watching all this new cool stuff. If you want to see that new VTuber model, be sure to check out the stream. No promises that you'll ever see it up here on the channel. Now, the first video we are going to watch, yes, the first video, is called Pandemonium, the 2026 Season 2 Act 1 gameplay trailer. So this came out earlier today, and I wasn't going to watch it until on Sunday. And then the dev update dropped. So I'm like, okay, I can watch the dev update. I'm not going to do a reaction video to the dev update. And I got like 30 seconds into the dev update, and Pavlo was like, yeah, if you haven't seen the trailer, don't watch this video. There will be spoilers. So I'm like, well, I gotta watch the dev update because I like my dev updates. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're gonna react to everything tonight instead of on Sunday. We'll leave this Sunday to the normal episode reaction content. Right now, we are reacting to the Mall series. But let's get to that Pandemonium, shall we? Season of Demons is something I've been waiting on ever since I heard this is what's going to be happening. I love the Demons of Runeterra, so let's get into this.
Even with eyes shut, I see them.
Oh, it's Vayne, of course. I am reasonably sure that is Vayne. We all know how Vayne has a slight issue with the demons that are located in Demacia, which is actually, I think, pretty much every demon, just about, is located in Demacia. Namely, Evelyn, who killed her parents.
Vile creatures. Lurking. Watching.
You wanna play too?
Oh, that's great. Okay, wait. I need to go back. Go back. Fine. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna look at these guys. Let's see. Alright, so I'm not sure who that is. Looks kinda like Vayne without the glasses, but the silhouette kind of bothers me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Vayne. Alright, let's see. Oh, we just skipped straight to Annie. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this because I have a reason. Let's go ahead and screenshot Annie. Drop this.
Me too?
Oh, look at that Tibbers, man. So, you guys may not know this, but I do play League of Legends quite often. And one of my teammates that I usually play with plays Annie, and I just had to share that to her. And she's like, I need it. Oh, that is cool. I do like this thing. That's Kindred. Yeah, that's Kindred. Wait. Is that Shaco?
None can hide.
Yeah, that is Shaco. Oh, I hate Shaco. Oh, we're gonna get Shaco lore eventually.
They laugh from the shadows. They won't be laughing for long. I'll cut out their rot. Hunt down
like this
every
anime.
last shadow.
Ryan, can we please get an anime? Please? I would watch it.
Cleanse this place once and for all.
Is this a tease for a cinematic we might be getting for the season 2?
I will rid this world of demons.
I do like that thing.
No matter the cost.
I know you take forever, but please, can we get an anime? I would love a vain anime. Hunting the demons of Demacia. I need this. Please. Oh, that was so gorgeous. I mean,
You wanna play too?
you want to play too? Oh, that's just so creepy. Alright, I like it. So that was the Pandemonium trailer. That was Pandemonium. So the gameplay is basically just a gameplay trailer showing off some of the new stuff, the new game modes, and some of the new skins. That Annie skin is gorgeous. So gorgeous. I knew and I suspected Annie was going to be getting a new skin. I knew Kendra was going to be getting one. Because the guest list for Arena has them listed. So I've had a feeling they were going to be on there. Now they also have a couple of other characters. All of the demons are on there. So I hope to see some cool stuff for some of us others. I don't think Evelyn will be getting a new skin because, I mean, she's a demon. She doesn't need a new skin. I would pay for a new skin because I'm an Evelyn main, but that's another matter. Alright, so let's see. That was Pandemonium. Now that we watched Pandemonium, let's get into the dev updates. So the dev update came out earlier as well. And I've watched like the first 30 seconds of it or so. Maybe up to 1 minute. I think that's where they say don't watch anything else. Which is just the actual intro where they say, hey, we're going to stop and pause for a minute so you can go watch it. So we are going to watch that video next. I'm excited for this. So let's see what wonderful devs have in store for us. We're going to be doing a lot of pausing at the opening because they are giving us a nice little video where they did some cool stuff. Yeah, we'll see. You'll see. I said I only watched maybe the first 30 to 50 seconds of this, so I'm excited to hear what is coming to in the next season. So let's jump on back over to that one. Here we go. All right, wait, there's no sound. Why is there no sound? Oh, there was sound. I just couldn't hear it. All right, so already off the start. Let's see. What are we seeing? What the hell is that in the back? All right, so we got Kindred. We already knew we were getting a Kindred skin. That looks like this here is Fiddlesticks. I know Fiddlesticks' design. So we're gonna go back a couple more seconds here. We're going frame by frame. Okay, here we go. See, there again, there's the top of the Fiddlesticks. LeBlanc. I'm guessing LeBlanc is also going to be getting a skin. Here's Tom Kench. Maybe Vi is getting a skin. I love this. This is a really cool little statue they have there. All right, so I was trying to look at this on my phone earlier, and I couldn't really get a good look. But I did notice these letters here, A-N-E, for Annie, I'm guessing. This looks like Oni. Yeah, I'm guessing an N-I, Oni, which is a Japanese demon. Actually, I think it's an ogre, technically. Thought this might have said Orn, but that's definitely not an R, and that's an M. But yeah, let's see. Anything else we can garner from this little opening here? Oh, it says Pandemonium. Pandemonium. Annie, I'm reading too hard in this. Pandemonium. Oh God, I am a dumb fox. Statue. All right, I gotta share this. All right. Just like before, I'm feeding stuff live to a friend of mine. There we go. That's what I wanted. To the splash art for those two. There we go. That is gorgeous.
Hey everyone, I'm Andre, also known as Medler. Paul, that's your line.
Thank you, Andre. I'm Paul, also known as Pabro. Today is March 26th, and we're here to talk to you a bit about what you can expect in Season 2, as well as a few other more general updates. Quick spoiler warning, if you haven't seen the Season 2 Act 1 gameplay trailer that went live earlier today, we'll pause for a few seconds so you can check that out.
And this is as far as I watched, because I stopped immediately.
Okay, welcome to Season 2, Pandemonium. In this season, we're moving to the outskirts of Demacia, where we'll be following Vayne as she does what she does best, hunts down demons.
Yeah!
And along the way, we'll also learn a little bit more about her, as she deals with a few demons from her past that have come to haunt her.
A few demons from her past? Are we talking about my girl, Evelyn?
Make sure you keep an eye out for comics on Vayne coming out later this season for more details.
Okay, Riot lied to us. Riot lied to us. They said we were getting no more comics for the rest of the year. We're getting a Vayne comic? Yes. Yes. Okay, so, like, I'm not a huge Vayne fan as far as the champion, but I love Vayne in the lore. In fact, when I play matches and Vayne is in the game, I tend to grief the Vayne, but I'm an Evelyn main. And Evelyn was the one who killed Vayne's parents, which made Vayne become a demon hunter. So, yeah, I kind of feed the meme, you know? That, and I'm also just an asshole.
All right, now let's jump into some other things you can expect to see in Season 2 this year. Starting off, we're going with a shorter season for this one, lasting a total of 6 patches instead of the usual 8 to make room for a longer season later this year.
As a result,
What is going on later this year? What are you hinting at there, Pavro?
we've also got Battle Pass changes to make it quicker to complete. So the amount of time it takes, relative to the length of the season, should be roughly the same. We're also going to be trying something different with the seasonal Battle Pass skins as well. Many of you have asked that we make them direct purchase, so we're going to be doing just that. In this season, the non-prestige Battle Pass skins will be available in the store, and taking their place on the Battle Pass will be Fiendish Mystery Skin loot orbs that will drop a random, demon-themed epic skin instead.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I do play, I do play Fiddlesticks, and I play Evelyn. So I play 2 of the demons, so I would love to get some nice, good skins for both. Granted, I think I have like half of the Evelyn skins already. But yeah, I don't think I have any of the KDA skins, though. Yeah.
On the top,
I kind of like the idea of being able to purchase the regular skins that are in the Battle Pass. So the Spirit Blossom. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry about that. The Spirit Blossom skins were amazing. However, I didn't really love the Prestige skin, so I didn't do the Battle Pass. But if I was able to just buy those basic skins, I probably would have. But yeah, I like this idea of being it to where you can purchase them if you don't want to do the whole Battle Pass.
topic of skins, in the last update, we heard from quite a few of you that wanted to hear some more about upcoming skins. So we're gonna do just that, starting with a short prestige list. Shaco and LeBlanc are coming in Season 2, and Vagar coming early next season.
Now, in terms of non-prestige skins, here's a sneak peek at some of the other skins coming up this season. Now, as you saw earlier in the video, we've got a new skin coming for Annie, plus a few other champs that we're calling Pandemonium. And for those of you who haven't gotten a skin for their champion in quite a while, we've got you covered as well with Rain Shepherd Ivan and Project Quinn coming soon.
And last, but certainly not
Okay, so this will be the second project skin of the year. I'm guessing this mystery final season of the year is going to be project. That's what I'm guessing. It's going to be a non-canon, non-main canon universe. It's going to be project. They keep giving us these project skins.
Not least are some very tasteful skins where we spent a lot of time cooking up for you. Hope you're excited like me.
Kill me. So
I love meddlers like, please kill me. These puns are... They needed to cook a little bit longer on these. They didn't cook long enough. Nope. They're just not sizzling. They're not great. They're definitely underdone. They're undercooked.
Let us take a look. Day Jobs, that was great, Andre, by the way.
It's killing me.
Day Jobs is making a return in Season 2, and this time we're trying out a cooking theme, if you couldn't tell by our terrible puns.
His terrible puns.
Okay, thank you.
Making her...
This looks... Okay, screenshot. Screenshotting. Aurelia. Oh my gosh, these puns.
Debut as well is Breadsticks Aurelia. Don't let her get on a roll. Otherwise you're going to say...
Don't know. Inspired by our delicious, wonderful...
I mean, That was a really crummy joke. They should have left that one alone. Okay, so I'm a baker, and like professionally, that's what I do for a living. I bake stuff. So I've heard all of the bread puns, and that was really crummy. Absolutely, the worst. I mean, they could have at least done a better job at coming up with some jokes. You know what I mean? I guess they didn't rise to the occasion. I'm sorry. I'm loafing about. I just need to get back to it.
Code, Spaghetti alla Vel'Koz will also be serving on the Rift later this season. And look, remember, when you're playing League...
We have a bot. We have a bot in chat. I hate bots in chat.
Your family.
Hang on. I gotta deal with... we don't deal with these. We don't deal with these. We do not deal with these. Okay. So let's see. Bam. Problem solved. Back to the video.
You don't always get along, but we hope you do.
Are we gonna get a spaghetti monster Vel'Koz? Is that what I just heard? Spaghetti monster Vel'Koz? I don't know if I'm ready for that.
All right, switching gears a bit, we want to talk a bit about the gameplay changes that we have coming for Season 2. We have some follow-up work on the Season 1 gameplay changes, particularly role quests.
Some of the most common topics that we've seen were uncertainty around where in lane you got top or mid lane role quest progress, and that certain champions who prefer to proxy or roam, like assassins or singed, were struggling to keep up with role quests as a result.
Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Evelyn as support recently. I know it's a weird pick. It's definitely not meta, but she's a solid support pick. And I tend to roam a god-awful lot because I'm playing an assassin. So, like, every time we get a lane push and my ADC goes to hit under tower, I immediately go right up to mid and try to gank mid. Sometimes I go into the enemy jungle and try to gank their jungler.
So, we've adjusted where you get your progress for your role quest in lane, and how forgiving it is. To be clear, you'll still need to come to lane some of the time to progress on your role quest, but you won't be penalized for doing the things your champions want to do.
Additionally, we've adjusted the rewards.
Like, one of my favorite things to do is actually, I will, as soon as I hit level 6 and I can go invisible, I'll run into the enemy jungle, and I will ward their buff. That way I can see. When they go to get into their buff, I will straight just leave my lane invisible, run up, and just gank them right there and run away. And if they're playing like a really beefy champ, like when there's a Draven or something in jungle, I will jump in, do as much damage to them as I can, steal the buff kill, use my ulti to jump over the wall, and just take their buff. I am obnoxious as a support, Evelyn.
For top to provide more experience for team fighting and swap them. Additionally,
go back.
On your role quest, but you won't be penalized for doing the things your champions want to do.
Additionally, we've adjusted the rewards for top to provide more experience for team fighting and swap the mid lane empowered recall for 6% bonus AD and AP. Our goal with these changes is to better reward the variety of classes and champions that get played in these roles, rather than mainly rewarding split pushers in top lane or non-roaming champs in mid, and to provide some scaling rewards for mid laners as well.
Now, outside of role quests, we're investing in some longer-term work to expand build diversity for a lot of champions. This will show up in things like item adjustments, new keystones, and better supporting alternative
New keystones? We're gonna be getting new runes?
builds to increase strategy and creativity. So think things like AP Israel, or ADC Kennen, or attack speed Xin Zhao.
One of the ways you'll see this in Season 2 is the return of 2 runes, Deathfire Touch and Storm Raider's Surge. Both keystones will be in the sorcery tree, with Storm Raider's Surge replacing Phase Rush. We also have a variety of item adjustments to items, including Dusk and Dawn, 2 new starting items, new Omnivamp boots, and the removal of Trailblazer and Opportunity.
We also wanted to talk briefly about the next new champion coming to League. They'll be coming out in Season 2, Act 2, so we don't want to spoil too much right now.
It's Locke.
We do want to let you know, though, that they are a AP mid lane assassin, and you should expect to hear more about them in a...
So what you're saying is they're going to be played as an jungler and as a top laner.
next dev update.
All right, we're going to pass things over to Eduardo.
I mean, let's be honest. Every time they make an assassin for mid lane, the first thing people do is like, I wonder how it does in jungle. I mean, I do that.
On Mike to talk about some updates we have planned for Arena.
Hey everyone, I'm Eduardo Riot Cadmus Cortejoso.
And I'm Mike, Rogue Fullbreeze, lead designer on Arena, and we're here to talk to you about Arena.
We've got a lot of information to share with you, so we're just going to go straight into
I
it,
don't do
starting
much
with
Arena.
events. Events are new
I mean, I've actually never played Arena, so I can't say much. I just don't.
ways to experience Arena with an added twist. For this season, we'll be introducing 3 events starting in patch 2610.
Our first event is going to be 3x6, aka 6 teams of 3, 3 players on each team. No longer do you need to leave a friend behind to enjoy Arena, as long as you don't have more than 2 friends. Anyway, having 3...
Let's be honest. We're League players. We don't have friends. That requires associating with people, and we don't really go do that.
players on each team should help create a wider variety of team comps and allow more champions of each type to find success in the mode. Meanwhile, having fewer teams...
See, one of the reasons why I don't do Arena is like I main Evelyn. She's like my main champion. And she is not exactly an arena-friendly champion. Her big thing is being able to turn invisible, and if you play Evelyn and any enemy gets near you, you're seen. So with Arena being a much smaller battle space, you're always seen. So like her big thing just doesn't work.
comes with the benefit of allowing you to learn other teams' play styles and matchups when you go back to rematch them again, and keep that in mind. 3x6 will stay on for 3 patches, and after that we'll be switching to a longtime community ask, Bravery.
Are you tired of going up against people playing Yuumi, Alistair, or Zyra and Shaco? Well,
See, I would do Zyra. I do play a lot of Zyra. Zyra is my actual, my main support main. So like whenever I'm not playing Evelyn in the jungle, like one of my friends I play with all the time, he's a jungler like myself, but he's hands down better as a jungler. He's also a great ADC. When we play together, I tend to play Zyra as he does somebody else down as an ADC. And then other times he just plays the jungle because I said he's a better jungler than me.
well, this is your time to shine. This is something many of you have been asking for, and we're here to deliver. Everyone in the lobby will automatically be opted into playing Bravery. If you really don't want to leave it to good old-fashioned chance, you'll still be able to pick from a few random crowd favorites every game. This should help reward players that are able to play flexibly and adapt to any situation or champion that they get.
Finally, our last event for the season is Swift Arena. In this event, we're looking to make games of Arena faster by limiting the number of teams down to 4. This means you'll have more reps against each team. You can take advantage of knowing their play styles and getting more games if you're running short on time. And then after that...
Well, we haven't decided on what happens after. We're planning on using learnings from these different events to better understand what elements of Arena really resonate with all of you.
In the meanwhile, we think events are something that will keep the game fresh and exciting throughout the season.
So, all right, that's everything on events, but we have a bit more in store for Arena this season.
Next up, we have a brand new map called the Petricite Grove. The Petricite Grove is on the outskirts of Demacia, with large walls and plenty of places to hide. But be careful, there are also mining bombs used to mine Petricite scattered throughout the map. When struck, bombs will roll before exploding, damaging opponents and plants in the area.
That's
if
cool.
you strike a bomb with an immobilizing effect, they'll explode instantly, allowing you to blast your opponents to pieces.
The next new feature we have coming to Arena is augment levels. Augment levels let you supercharge your favorite augments by making them stronger and adding some new effects like Fan the Hammer, for example, firing more missiles. Once you've picked 2 augments to level up, you can use your future choices to upgrade them instead of just adding new ones. We really wanted to empower players to lean into the augments that they have the most fun with and raise their high rolls to new heights.
And speaking of high rolls, well, you can still only have 4 augments
I'm
most
sorry, not
of
really
the
talking
time.
that much.
Augments will be offered much more
I don't
frequently
really
this season,
play,
allowing you to select a new augment, level an
game
existing
mode.
one, replace one with
And,
one of
like,
a
I don't
higher
play it at
tier,
all, so,
and
like,
in round
I'm
8's
just
new
like,
crafting round,
eh.
you can fine-tune your build by
I know there's a
choosing
lot
to
of
gain
people
an
out there
extra
who
augment
love
slot,
Arena.
sacrificing
It's
one
just
of your
not one of the
augments to
things I
power up
get
the
into.
rest. And last but not least, what would be an update to Arena without augments and guests of honor?
We have over 20 new reworked Guest of Honor
Here's the new
coming
Guest
up
of Honor
throughout the
list.
season. Some of these will include Nocturne, who will create dark zones around the map, and Shaco, who will create chaos and make all your augment rolls random tiers.
Okay, so this is kind of what I was mentioning earlier. So, like, I saw the guest list for this season because data miners are going to mine. And we got the list. And it's all of the demons and stuff like that. That's how I kind of knew that Kindred was going to be getting something. Hwei is on the list. So I'm guessing Hwei is getting a demon skin too.
We won't be listing out the rest here, but you can expect a few more demon-themed guests to make an appearance. As for augments, we've got over 30 new ones, some coming from ARAM
Yes,
Mayhem
my
and
girl,
some
Evelyn.
brand new to League.
She's
All right,
on the list.
that's it for Arena's updates this time around. Be sure to check out all the changes we have talked about and a few that we didn't, and we'll see you in the Petricite Grove.
Hello again, gamers. I'm Dashi Jador.
And I'm Riot, call me KT.
WASD has reached a big milestone that we're excited to share with you all. WASD will be available in Ranked starting in patch 26.9, coming out with Season 2.
First, we want to give a big thank you to the hundreds of thousands.
So I'm not sure how I feel about WASD. Like, I'm excited for it and not at the same time. If you don't know what WASD is, so the way League works is it's an entirely point-and-click kind for movement, but they're adding WASD, which is your WASD movements controls, kind of like you do when you're playing like a lot of most video games, like shooters and stuff like that. Which again is going to change how you keybind, and it's going to be really, really weird using my left hand to control navigation instead of my right. And I'm not sure how like I would be using my mouse and using the navigation controls and clicking my abilities. So like it's going to take it's going to be mostly aimed for trying to get newer players in who play a lot of other games that don't do the mouse point and click thing. It's going to be so weird doing this WASD in ranked matches. There are some champions it's going to be really OP on, and some that's probably just going to be like meh. It's definitely going to make juking a lot easier. So skill shots are going to become a lot harder.
The players who tested WASD at various points of development, your feedback was instrumental in getting what we call ranked ready.
But Kelly, what do we mean by Ranked Ready?
Well, when we began rolling out WASD, we did so in unranked queues first, so that we could address any bugs or unintended interactions before LP was on the line. And of course, we wanted to ensure that a whole new control scheme would be balanced, both in perception and in practice. After extensive testing, analysis, and adjustments, we've gotten to the point where WASD has reached a similar performance level as point-and-click controls. There's still a small delta in the win rates between the two control schemes, with point-and-click having a minor advantage. We expect that difference will decrease over time as players gain more mastery with WASD, so we'll continue to monitor this stat in the future.
We've also been working on an exciting new feature for all players, regardless of which control scheme you want to use: the ability to set up champion-specific keybinds. Starting tomorrow, you can configure different keybinds for all of your mates. I suggest hopping into the practice tool so that you have plenty of time to explore the new options before minions spawn.
See, I kind of like that, actually, because, like, there are certain champions that I play where I will spam, like, two of the abilities in a particular order, because, like, like the combos work in a particular order. So you got to do this, this, and this. And it's not like the key order right now for your champion. But then again, I play another champion where that entire key combination just doesn't work. So being able to make character-specific, champion-specific things, that's kind of cool.
And last but not least, we've been recently improving several of our accessibility options for all of these control schemes. These changes include expanded keybind support, enabling remapping of your mouse, as well as increased cursor size, just to name a few.
For those interested, more detailed information on everything we've covered can be found in a new dev blog coming out today.
We first set out on this journey when we discovered that new players sometimes struggle with League's traditional point-and-click control scheme. With WASD officially becoming an option in all of League of Legends modes, we hope that everyone can enjoy League with whichever control scheme they find most intuitive. Thanks so much. We'll see you on the Rift.
All right, we also wanted to give you a heads up on something we've been working on. A really frustrating experience in League is having your game ruined by someone just straight inting. And while you can report them, and they will get punished, you still have your time wasted stuck in a game you had no chance of winning because someone decided to troll.
Starting in a few patches, you'll be given an option to vote to end the game early when game-ruining behavior is detected. This will function much like when there's an AFK teammate. Once the system detects that a player is intentionally feeding, doing something like selling all their items or running it down or whatever, the other players on their team will be offered a surrender vote. If that vote, which does not include the inting players, goes through, the game will be ended then and there. Players on the allied team will be LP neutral. Players on the enemy team will receive full LP, as though they had won. And the offending player, and if they have won their pre-made party, will all lose LP. And of course, the offending player will also receive a punishment.
Another update we wanted to share is that we're going to begin rolling out a new Discord integration with the League client, starting with a beta in the US, Canada, and Brazil.
Oh!
In short, you'll be able to link your Discord and Riot accounts to easily invite your Discord friends to in-game parties, see who's playing, and join League lobbies via party links.
And when we say easily, we mean literally from your friends list. No alt-tabbing necessary. Party links allow you to copy and paste a link into your Discord server, socials, or stream to invite all your friends to join, so no more manually inviting one by one.
Players in the US, Canada, and Brazil will be able to connect your Riot account to Discord starting tomorrow. We'll continue to test and refine over this beta and plan on expanding to additional regions in a few patches. To be clear, this is different from the in-game team voice that we talked about last month. We don't have any news on that right now, but if you're curious about how we're approaching team voice, check out the dev blog we recently released.
Okay, so they're going to add team voice in, which is basically everybody that's on a team is automatically in voice if you have voice enabled. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, I love playing League, but we have the worst freaking players in the freaking world. Like, oh my god, we're all okay. Second worst. A COD freaking lobby is worse, but like, I don't know if I'm ready to hear people like, God, fucking chat, jungle diff, mid diff, bot, all that crap. Because let's be honest, people are gonna run at the mouth. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Alright, so that's pretty much all of the major updates we've got for you today. But before we go, we do have a few smaller things that we wanted to give you all a heads up about. First off, some of the League team will be showing up at Gamescom in Brazil at the end of April, so do be sure to stop by and say hi.
Yeah, that's how we found out that the whole season was about demons, is because Gamescom leaked it.
Next up, your shop is coming back on May 5th, and the Blue Essence Emporium will be coming out the following week on May 13th.
And something we forgot to mention when it went live is that custom games are now supported for all live game modes, including things like Mayhem and Arena that weren't previously supported.
All right, so one last thing before we go. We have some content from all of you that we wanted to highlight, so let's take a look.
First up, we have this piece from a Brazilian artist for the Fan Fest at First Stand, featuring the newly reworked Shyvana.
And we have this beautiful rendered image of Bilgewater and lit up by a wonderful item I believe is called a ward. I don't know, I don't see those in my games as much as I should.
Yeah, that's a you problem.
Yeah, let's be honest, people suck at warding. Like, I was watching a Korean Masters game earlier, and there was, like, no wards, like, whatsoever. I've not seen that lack of vision. Like, I play support, and I get 4 free wards. I am placing them constantly. I don't think I ever don't have the top vision. Like, I like being able to see when crap is coming. I don't know why people don't ward.
And then we have this fan art of Firecracker Seraphine.
I like the colors here.
Next, we've got a number of cosplayers, starting off with this fantastic Aurora cosplay.
Let's see,
and this awesome Lux. Look at the detail in that armor. It's pretty sick.
Also, love the Galio in the background there.
Yeah.
Good posing.
And look at this really cool Spirit Blossom Ari cosplay.
Still one of my favorite skin lines.
It's really cool.
Oh, they didn't show her! Okay, so there's a cosplayer that I follow named Willow Cosplay. They just made, by far, the best Shyvana cosplay I've ever seen. the amount of work that they put into it, like they have an entire build series just on it, and it is so gorgeous. They should be featured on here. Thank you for checking out this video on YouTube. Once again, if you want to, come out, watch me play these stuff, and react to this stuff live on Twitch. And I will see you, lovely foxes, in the next video.